What is up, everyone? Last video you saw, we got the RB30 in the Skyline. That was sick. Go watch that video because it's sick.
Good words this morning.
Good, right? Yeah, real creative today. RB30 Skyline, you know, this is our main project right now. We want to get this thing done. We got it in, so now I made a big part list of stuff that I forgot to order. But next video we'll probably get right after it. We have some stuff we could do, and I'm excited to see it come together. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be spicy. So today we have to get to work on the S14, right? Because stage one of this whole pro car build we've been talking about is stripping this thing down, because we really don't need anything from this car other than like the metal of the bare shell between the towers. So
half of that's getting cut off.
And half of that's getting cut off. So it's gonna be a lot of dismantling and a lot of cutting, and today it's all about getting this thing down to a bare shell. So take it in now, right? This Stanky Zanky 2.0. This color just haunts me. This is ultimate Zanky spec. By the end of the video, hopefully it's easier to look at. So, step one, let's get the engine out of the car. First, we gotta see how bad this oil is.
I don't think there's anything left in it.
Whoa!
It's all in the parking lot.
That's not what I was expecting.
All water.
It's just coolant. Oh man, and the poor thing probably just had a blown head gasket. I ruined another KA. I hate myself. Yeah, you're right. This thing. There we go. Now we got a mixture of coolant and oil. That's gonna be really easy to get rid of. Okay, there was no. Is that? Where now it's oil.
Oh, it stinks.
Now it's oil. Nope, that's still coolant. The goal is to not ruin as much as possible, so we could hopefully get some money back, right?
The shop.
There's the hole.
Where's the rust?
There's the hole. I finally see it. Wait for it, wait for it. That is bad. Oh my god. I can see the folded rod through the block. Can you see on the camera? It's fine, hard to see. Zoom it in, zoom it in. Get right there. You would think we were making 800 horsepower the way that thing blew up. There we go. That's $100.
That's a nickel.
Looking at this thing, it's crazy how untouched it is. It's the complete opposite of my car. There's no rust. Look, it even has the lower like guards on it, plastic for the lower control arms.
Didn't even know that was.
Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, but it's weird to see it like on this.
This car's a catfish because from the outside it looks like it's going to be a giant turd underneath, and then you're underneath it and you're like, oh man, this thing's mint.
Probably be so much easier to take it out of the car.
Now you're committed.
I think you could get it out.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
It's connected to something, no?
Nah, it's not connected to anything. I just don't know if I'm gonna.
That's a nickel.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, is that why it sounded so fishy?
Yeah.
The hood closed? Factory S14 manual trans. I'm hoping for clean fluid on this thing because these are worth pretty decent money these days.
No fluid.
No fluid.
Ooh, that looks good.
That's not too bad. Yeah, it's typical.
The floor's clean though.
For sale.
Shit's great.
DM Steve.
I got the good prices. That ain't no nickel.
Our goal right now is to take it out in one big chunk, right? So we want to take out the engine with the trans and all the suspension all in one because we kind of drop it together. So unbolted all the suspension components. Now we can get it down on the ground, put on jack stands, unbolt the subframe, and it should.
We literally just did the opposite on 34.
Yeah, this is the 34 in reverse. One of the best parts about stripping a car is getting hardware. So now we have good hardware, we can send off and get it zinc coated. We're good to go. Is that it? There you go. This thing's got new tie rods and new brakes. Someone cared for a little bit. Hold up, I'm fucking wedged. Yeah, whatever, that's good enough. Right.
I'm pulling.
Spoon, what did you do?
I'm pulling.
Damn it, Spoon. Oh yeah, cable just slipped off.
Oh, see, it wasn't me. It just happened to slip off. Just when I happened to throw the header.
All right, give it a shot. Nice.
Where'd the hood props go? Did I kick it out?
All right, trans is free, subframe's free. Time to find out what we forgot to disconnect. Spoon, raise that, Zay. Key. It's going really well.
Nothing catching. Oh, wow. Jimmy, what did you forget?
Is it that cord
Oh,
connected?
one plug.
What did you forget?
Engine falls.
Perfect.
Does that look nuts?
That's cool.
240,000 miles of service. The one with silence for the K, everyone. Everyone show your hat off. No, that's not fun.
Such a good K.
Good riddance.
Now you can see it.
That is the most destructive thing I've ever seen.
What do they call it? Windowing? That's more like a door.
Right there. There we go.
Made for it.
Made for it.
Oh, you never put the drain plug back in.
Oh, get the kitty litter.
I put the drain plug.
Oh, smart. That's smarter than the phone.
The foam, yeah, I don't know. Go ahead.
You got a cup?
Oh, coolant. Gas!
Alright, dude, this leak is bigger. Catch it back
Put
here.
a bolt in
Alright, dude, catch it back here. There you go.
Oh, that's
Stinks. The trans now.
This sucks. It's disgusting.
Green tea.
It's like that foam from Starbucks on top.
Now we're stuck with another one of these things. I actually felt really bad that I windowed this thing. Whatever.
There you go. Just like that.
Watch your head, Spoon. That thing's a target.
Oh. Dread spoon. That thing's a target.
How often does that dude get hit in the head? I don't know what it is.
It's got
a magnet.
It's
That was smooth, right?
That was smooth.
That was good. Hell yeah. We got extra diff and axles. That's good.
What's this worth?
Couple nickels.
Couple nickels?
I need this one.
About $1.50.
This one stays.
This one stays. Subframes are out. It's getting pretty stripped, but there's still a lot more to go. Now, one of the last pieces underneath is going to be the gas tank, which is probably one of the most valuable pieces that we're gonna be pulling off the car. S14 gas tanks are plastic, and so when they fail, you can't repair them. They're just broken. And obviously they're shared between the 14 and the 15, so they're quite desirable. They're quite expensive. DJ, didn't you just sell one for good money? Or you had to buy one? What was it? You had to sell
Sold
one.
them.
Yeah. They're worth a lot of money. So let's hopefully get this one out without damaging it, and that should be a nice nickel. All right, Steve?
Several nickels.
To add back into the race car fund.
There's some fuel in it. A little bit.
Oh, the filling neck, and I didn't disconnect the...
Use that same,
Oh shit. So much shit falling on my head. Alright. Did you see the sending unit? The wires.
it's this little hose right here.
No one's holding this. I think it's the wires too, James.
Oh, it totally is. Ready? You guys got it?
Yeah.
Oh my god! A lot of gas in there?
Yeah, it's a decent amount.
You should never remove a gas tank like that because you never know how much gas in it. If there was a lot of gas in it, we would have been in trouble. On cue. One of the downfalls of having the tank super close to the chassis is you'll get a lot of condensation and stuff up in here, which will cause a lot of rust. And so you'll see a lot of cars be rusty on this seam right here, right? Because there's no seam sealer because Nissan, I don't know what the hell happened. S14s came out and they just ran a seam sealer. I don't know what happened, but so there's no seam seal on this whole inside lip, which is blows my mind, right? So they tend to rust there, and we got lucky because there is no rust on this thing.
This car's way too nice. I just still don't feel bad cutting it apart.
It is what it is. And remember, since we're not using anything on the chassis other than the bare shell, it's all gotta come out. There we go. This has been the most useful tool ever. We welded some casters to a piece of cube steel. And every car, see the different holes? There's just every car.
A6 S chassis and R34.
It's been a couple S chassis, a couple 8.6s. This is how much angle I'm trying to get next year. Yeah, reverse entry. Just
Somebody get in and steer.
we made such a damn mess. Steve, what are you doing back there?
Get rid of this wings.
I'm for it.
Little mouse trap. Watch your fingers. For real.
Can I smack it really hard then? I don't want to knock it off the jack stands. I won't. No.
Watch out. Everything. Make your way down now.
Nah, it's got to come from this corner.
You knocked the emblem off the damn thing. Look at this thing.
That's mint. That's a nickel. That's literally the definition.
Get away.
Get away.
That's a
It
nickel.
feels good.
Jesus. Boom.
Here, feels good. Do it. No, go the other way.
Yeah, they pop off. I know, but my things are this way. It's glued on there pretty good.
Yeah,
What the hell?
and then it has screws in it underneath it.
You could have went $180 and this thing would have been stable.
Fiberglass all on my fingertips. Let it dry. I don't want none of that. I hate that thing. Oddly satisfying.
You know what that is? Polish window glue.
Looks like panel bond to me.
Yeah, that stuff is.
That is window glue.
It is.
See? Who gets this wing in the mail and they're like, this is the one. I'm gonna put this one on my car and glue it on.
The bad part was
This is a wormwood special.
the bad part was people who would DM me asking for it.
Really?
It's the only way to take it off.
This is a Matilda Wormwood's father special. 240.
The emblem's still under it.
These are sick. Wing be gone.
So good.
I like it so much more already. So drivetrain's out and underneath is stripped. Now it's time to do all the body panels, get everything out from underneath the hood and the entire interior. Every single nut and bolt on this car, we were taking off.
Everything. Glass, everything.
Everything. And so, well, now it's time to really make it look like a bear show.
That's a nickel.
Don't jack your car up by the controls.
Spoon was here.
Ooh, look at that.
Or say it.
Bumper fasteners included. I should charge extra for that.
Nickel.
Oh, we got the boys clocking in. You ready?
What you guys need?
You see a bolt or a nut, just take it all.
I'll ask before I take it off.
No, no. Every nut and bolt, put it in the bin.
I don't want to mess it up, but okay.
To be fair, like if anyone could find a way to mess taking this thing up apart, it'd be easy. Stupid thing has water in it.
A lot of
You go dump that for him. Got my finger in here. I was not expecting that.
Like 4 runs we got it.
It's a good one? Yeah.
I mean,
Bad.
gotta fill this hole.
At least a nickel. actually in good shape. The JDM cars don't come with metal rebars like this, so it's actually a really nice thing to add if you import an S14 because this will actually prevent you from totaling your car in a small fender bender. If you don't have it, everything's smushed for no reason.
Pop the trunk. Come on.
That's the
Come on.
wire.
He doesn't care about the wire. He's throwing it out. He's not running. I think he's not running.
James, we're not running these wires, right?
I love your style. Rip it off.
All the grief that DJ Zenke gave him, he's giving it back to this car.
Yeah, hang on there.
This is actually in really good shape for an S14, so might save this one if I want to put AC back into one of the S chassis.
Oh, striker.
He was trying to be all sly with it.
Have a hammer and knock the fin up.
Here I go. There we go. Those cards we might reuse it.
Huh?
Wow.
You said Kevlar?
What?
Kevlar doors?
That's not in the budget for this year. Oh, we're de-zanking this thing fast.
That's what the paint used to look like.
I've never seen a nice Zenke in this color before. I can't
Look
even
at the paint right here. That's what it was when it was
I get the appeal.
I like that.
I won't forget the pin on this side.
I kind of want to just smash this thing with. These things are so stuck. James, do you want this taillight, James? It's got all glue on it. There's only 2 nuts. How'd you miss one?
Forgot the clip though. Pulling the wire with it.
I don't want to cut the chassis harness, but it is already pretty mangled on this car.
I'll make the choice for you.
The blood's not on my hands, boy. All right. I nominate DJ for taking the trunk springs out.
I'm for it. They're dangerous.
S14 manual non-ABS brake booster. This is the best brake booster for swapping the 240 because it is the smallest brake booster that they have for 240. So if you're a 240 kid, you know. So it's one of my favorite parts on this whole car. Right, T-Bone? You know how good that is.
Keeping that brake booster?
Yeah, right? You see, he's already asking for it. On the Nissan engines, the turbo is on this side. So when you left-hand drive, the turbo gets real close to the booster. So this is the slimmest one, so it's the best fitment.
95 Zenke service book.
I think that's what we have official. What's it got in it?
K24 DE2.
Ooh, 26.
Who's out here lying?
Yes.
One piece Musa suspension. eBay.
Oh, he went.
Bunny wing.
He wanted the Rocket Bunny wing.
HKS ground kit.
He was JDM as hell. Yeah. The original one. Oh, that's cool. Look at it.
Oh, here's the.
That's cool.
What's it called? Switch.
You need that 10 mil?
Seatbelts, who needs them?
What's nice about S14 seatbelts is you can put them in an S13. You can get rid of automatic seatbelt that's in a hatch. You know how it has like the slider thing on the door? You close it. You put S14 seatbelts in it and get rid of it.
You don't like that?
No, because every time I get in and out of the car, as you open the door, it starts to go and then you whack your head on it.
Just done that a couple times already. It sucks.
Where's she going?
Somewhere safe.
To hell if she don't pray.
Steve's quickly realizing how many damn parts it takes to build a car.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Jesus.
It's $1.50. Comfort in. Don't break it. Don't run, don't trip. There we go. That was nice, Ian.
Every single clip broke. Still in one piece though, you know, a little super glue. Just gonna grab it.
We're just about at that point where if you want to have a nice 240, you have to strip it down to this and start from here. It's the only way to do it. Like, you see it over and over again, like, people will tackle things one at a time, maybe here and there, but eventually if you want a nice 240, it has to come down to this stage. Maybe carpet out so you can fix your rusty floors, but like, Brian, isn't that so true?
Well, mine looks like this. That doesn't make it nice.
But to make it nice, you have to get down to this point and then start from here, which is crazy, right? These cars are old. They're past their shelf life. They've been around. Like, it's really rare that like you can get away with not pulling it down to like this level to make it actually a nice car. Look at Sammy's S13. That thing should have been scrapped, and it is now perfect. So.
Why is this split so fucking hard?
That hurts.
Nice star headliner.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Delicate.
Easy. Nice.
That's the antenna.
It does smell bad.
Couple coins.
What, nickel? That's a nickel.
Here's a dime. Couple pennies. Oh, that is a real nickel. Here, Steven, buy yourself something nice.
Disrespecting me on camera.
We got almost everything out of here. We got all the plastic clips off, all the wiring, all the cables, all the mounts, everything. It's just bare metal in here. We have the pedals still in spot right here just because it's gonna be for mock-up reasons. But of course, there's some bracketry we still gotta cut off as much as we can. Anything we don't need, we're gonna cut off. We'll take every ounce that we can get. And then of course, we have all the sound deadening, which is, if you could buy a shell that someone already removed the sound deadening, think of it as someone who saved you two days of your life. So it's worth it, you know?
Dry ice?
You could dry ice, you could torch it, you could do a bunch of different ways. But
The E36 took forever.
the E36 took a very, very long time. We would drink that whole thing right now.
It's probably a tiny hole. It's a tiny hole. I should have left it closed and flipped it upside down.
Just pierced it by accident.
I thought you stabbed your hand. Stabbed the Red Bull.
Oh, now he's gonna.
Let's send it.
Sicko.
Let's fucking send it.
He's in such a mood today.
You're a sick.
Next time you'll see this is when we get the cage in. Pop one of those right.
Next time you see us, we'll be at the ER.
He's gonna be like, yeah.
Well, surprisingly, I think that only took us 2 hours, which is pretty great. It felt a lot longer than 2 hours, but since everyone was here helping out, it was amazing. Thank you, everyone who helped, because that saved a bunch of time. Even Big Steve got his hands dirty. So we have a lot of parts to go through. We've cleaned up a lot already. We've got to see what's worth keeping, what's just worth tossing, because as much as I would love to give as much away to people that might need it, we don't have as much time as we hope to delegate all that. So we're gonna hit up. I'm gonna hit up my friends. Friends get first dibs, and then if there's anything left over that we think is valuable, we'll probably put up online. But I think it'll probably be called for pretty quickly. So a lot of it isn't in the best condition, but we didn't buy it for having this stuff in good condition. We bought it because this thing is in amazing condition. Once you take all the crap out of it, we see we have an amazing foundation. Everything's straight, hasn't been in an accident before. we were the first to take it apart. It's just grimy. There's no rust. The battery tray doesn't
Battery
count.
tray is the only one.
That
That's
doesn't
the
count.
only rust on the car.
Rockers are straight. The floor pans are nice and undamaged. No rust. The rear ends, even the rear end right here where we're gonna cut out anyways. Usually you get a lot of rust right here on the 14s, right? It's a really good car. But unfortunately, if you wanted to make it into a really good street car, you would have had to take it down to this step anyways because everything around it was pretty nasty, to be fair. So I don't feel too bad about it. I do, but I don't at the same time. It's better being used as a pro car than sitting behind a house in New Hampshire. That's it.
Rotting.
We saved it.
We're just giving it a new life. That's it. Now, another 2 hours of cleaning.
Oh, easy. Okay, you moved a far off that.
I got you.
Oh, ready? What's it up? Oh, we got S14. Don't miss the jack stands, boys.
Put it back on the jacks.
I can't see nothing.
Let's put it on dollies while we got the boys here. I can't hold it.
Anthony's holding the truck. He's gonna slice his.
Keep going.
Nice.
Jimmy, pick your side up a little bit.
It's easy.
If it falls off the dolly, it ain't going far.
All right, so what's next? Oh, we have so much ahead of us. But the big things right now is we have to still pull the glass, right? Glass has to come out. Sound deadening, which is gonna suck. And we have to clean the chassis because it is still very, very dirty, especially underneath. And we want to kind of fully strip the chassis underneath because we want to get all the factory underbody out. Because one, it's just a lot of weight that we don't need, and two, we want to start with a bare slate, especially since we're going to be welding to the chassis so much that stuff's basically just going to burn off. And then we got to start cutting the thing apart because we're going to go straight to having a tube front and a box rear, right? It's just part of it. A lot of people hit me up and they're like, yo, please don't cut it up until you smash it. But at the level of competition chassis we're trying to build, you don't play that game, you just get right after it, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm excited. We have a lot of parts to still, I mean, I'm really excited, but we picked a really bad time of year to do this because since it's December and the holidays are going on, everyone's had the Black Friday sales, it's gonna take a little bit for us to get our first major components in. It's like that every single year, but we're gonna try and get as much done as we can before parts show up so we are ready to roll when things start coming in. Make sense? So as much as I would love a room full of parts for us to just go at this for nonstop for a few weeks, unfortunately it's just not gonna happen, especially since we were waiting on a few things just to get the chassis. So, but either way, this one is gonna be a really, really awesome build for the year. I'm really excited to see it come together. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.